Come on, now. Come on, now. There it
There it
is.
is.
All right, welcome to Varsity Club 602, covering the 2021 college football bowl games. We are on to the big dogs, so I had to bring the big dog, Josh, back in to cover these ones. We are going to go ahead and start, Josh, with the Cotton Bowl Classic, number 1 Alabama against number 4 Cincinnati.
Woo. This feels like a very important one, mostly for Cincinnati, but like for all smaller schools that ever have hopes of getting into college football playoffs. Because like if they lose, it's pretty much over, right? It's just going to be the SEC show for the rest of time until Nick Saban dies, or I don't see him retiring. Like, what's
Yeah, I
the
mean, on top of the letdown, Cincinnati is joining the Big 12.
yeah?
So some of these more powerful small schools are all leaving their small conferences. So yeah, I think it might be a long time before we see a group of 5 team in here again.
Yeah. So with that being said, they're going to get destroyed, right? Like,
Yeah. So I mean, what we've been hearing is that the Cincinnati football team is cowering in place, trying not to catch COVID. Uh, Alabama, 13.5 point favorite in this game.
that feels pretty fair. So wait, countering, like, are they like in a location where like they can practice and stuff, or are they like legitimately like locked in a hotel somewhere trying to stay healthy?
They're practicing stuff because my understanding is that they've already left Ohio.
Okay.
The Cincinnati basketball team had some COVID stuff going on.
Mm.
So I would want to be as far away from campus as humanly possible. I
I mean,
don't know for
typically
sure
it's a
that they're
good
down south already, but they should be.
feels like a good choice to be, as far away from Ohio as humanly possible at any point in time. But like, that is neither here nor there. So yeah, I got Bama because I just accepted our fate that the SEC is, it just it means more and all that fun jazz. So like, yeah, I got Bama.
I would love for us to be wrong,
I,
but
I, I would absolutely love to be wrong. It's just like,
I, I'm also going to take
who did
Alabama minus 13.5, and it doesn't feel like enough.
who did Cincy even play? What, like, how did they make it up far enough?
So Cincinnati, undefeated champion of the American. They went through Tulsa, South Florida.
Oh, come on. Was it Notre Dame? Was it beating Notre Dame that allowed
I
them
mean,
to stay
beating Notre Dame
that far up?
certainly helped. I think when they played SMU and blew them out, SMU was ranked. Houston was ranked in the American Championship when they beat Houston. I think that's it for ranked opponents for them.
Yeah,
They
don't get me
played
wrong.
Navy
It's
tight.
it's not bad. It's a great show of football. I just, yeah, yeah.
Win over.
Bama's gonna have their way with those poor boys.
So the real
It's
question
just
comes down to is the total at 57.5.
feels high. I mean,
I mean, let's say conceptually, we're both saying Bama's going to blow this number out of the water. So let's say Bama wins by 3 touchdowns. Does that get you closer to 57.5?
I mean, probably,
Cincinnati
because
can
then you're talking
score.
like yeah, that's just it. Like, you probably give them at least two,
But
especially
I'm trying to
early
look
on,
for,
make their way down the field. But
Tennessee
like,
scored 24 points on Alabama. Arkansas scored 35. Auburn scored 22. I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility.
no, just definitely higher than what I was expecting. Then again, this is college football, definitely a different game there. So probably not super far out there. So you know what? You sold me. I'm going the over, and I'm going Bama. It just feels right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the over at least will give us something to cheer for when this turns into a 4-score game early.
Yeah.
I don't see a path for Cincinnati to beat this team. Maybe if they hadn't blown out Georgia in the SEC championship game,
Hmm.
I think that maybe the Alabama we saw earlier in the season struggled to put away some of these SEC teams. That's a beatable team for Cincinnati. But then as soon as they wanted to, they just turned on the gas and whooped the shit out of Georgia.
Which is typically just what they do. I still to this day don't know why it's possible, but they just, yeah, they realize that they're Alabama and then they just go win a game.
Yeah, year after year, it's really, really impressive what they're doing down there, Tuscaloosa.
Great program.
Josh, the one thing that I need to pull up here is the swag bag.
Oh,
Because we had one earlier, and you would not believe what was included in the swag bag.
I mean,
There's more fossil watches, bud.
that seems to be the growing trend. I still don't get it, but hey, more power to them.
So I got bad news. The Cotton Bowl has not disclosed their swag bags, which either means they're really good or really bad.
Interesting.
So yeah,
Do they
I mean
get one?
I mean, I think they all get something. Most of the players in this game are going to be paid, handsomely, not only for name, image, and likeness, but also by the NFL.
I'm not super worried for their well-being with this one. Like they're gonna make it out okay, but still,
You just really got to make
they
sure
deserve
that,
at a bare minimum a very nice fossil watch.
So I will tell you a little bit of a look ahead here, but in the Orange Bowl, they're getting a watch, which I'm sure I'll be ridiculed for not knowing how to pronounce. The Tourneau watches. It's a luxury watch retailer based in the United States, so it can't be that luxury if it's from here. But that's what the Orange Bowl kids are getting. So I'm wondering if it's not something similar.
It's got to be comparable at least.
I would hope so.
For their sake.
Yeah. That's about all I've gotten on the Cotton Bowl here. Georgia or Alabama 13.5, 57-5. We're both on Bama. We're both on the over. Pray for Cincinnati.
Dude, best of luck.
Let's hope it would be one hell of an upset. Who would then probably get crushed by whoever wins the Michigan Georgia.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Winning one game against a juggernaut is one thing. Winning two back to back, I don't see it.
Seems unlikely, but hey.
That's why they play the games, right?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Well, hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Varsity Club 602. We will see you on the next one.